Welcome! Today we're continuing the Gintama journey with episode 112 and 113. As always, if you enjoy the content I'm making and you want to support this channel, you can head over to my Patreon. Link is in the description down below. You can also join the Discord server if you want to talk, hang out, or just, to have some fun. And subscribe if you want to see more. So let's get into episode 112. I am recording this a few days later. There's review of the episodes. Yeah, some things came up and I've kind of procrastinated. Whatever, it doesn't matter. So episode 112, Tama's reappearance. She's back, and I enjoy her character so much. She's just so unique and quirky. With her, we can kind of grasp a different view of everything that is happening. For example, with Gintoki, and I said her dynamics with Gintoki, just amazing. So distinctive. It's just, she asks those obvious questions, but to her, it's a completely new experience to live this way, to live the way Gintoki is living. And so it creates a new challenge for Gintoki, for her as well, of course, because she has to overcome her own kind of programming, her old ways, her comfort zone. For Gintoki as well. And it's kind of annoying to get asked those questions all the time. We could see the annoyance on his face. At first. But then things changed when she was talking about the screw. Things she said, the screw being a symbol or symbolic of the desire of robots, or actually their whole purpose of being that support, that foundation for people, for the population. There's some good to that and some bad, because they were programmed, and they're also only seen as tools. And the good in that is, of course, they want to help people. They want to be of service. I think for Tama, it's even more pronounced. It has transcended her programming. She's not really bound to that anymore. She is becoming her own person, her own self. And even in just this one episode, she developed so much as a character, as a person, because she was able to, for once, just get out there and live the way, well, a human being would live, or Gintoki would live. He told her that she has to, what was it exactly? I forgot. Let out the air sometimes. Their interaction when he was talking about that, and she didn't understand what that means. She was taking it literally, just like pretty much everything else. That's exactly what makes her dynamic so funny. Those obvious questions. Yeah. Yeah, just living freely and just for yourself. Taking time out of your day for yourself, which is so important. I think that's the most important thing that someone can do. Take some time for themselves and just enjoy life, enjoy your leisure, your free time. For her, it was especially significant because she had not known that at all so far in her life. So it was so important that Gintoki showed her what it means to be happy, to enjoy yourself, and not to be bound by some kind of programming, or, for in the case of human beings, beliefs, identity, but to put that all aside for just a moment and just enjoy. Just indulge yourself in life. That was such an important lesson for her to learn. And it's gonna change her drastically. It already has, in, as I said, only this one episode. So, again, amazing storytelling. The symbolism of the screw being the foundation, all of that. Yeah, and Gintoki being the being the G, and actually taking his time out of the day for her. I mean, he's well, sometimes he is busy, but sometimes he's not at all. Still, at first he didn't want to, but after seeing her like that, I mean, we all know he couldn't refuse at that point, because he's Gintoki, and that is who he is. Yeah, Tama, I love her. And I'm hoping she's gonna come back again and again. Not just once or twice, but many more times in the future of the series. Because there's still a lot left. It would just be nice to see her again and see how much she has become her own self, or her own person, and more human. Yeah, just a wonderful episode. Just like the one before with Kagura smiling, it reminded me so much of her. And then Tama smiling at the end. So many parallels to the previous episode, but in a way it made her so authentic. So, yeah, so human. So yeah, I this episode was so good. Really enjoyed it. Okay, the review for episode 113 is not going to be very long. Just a short one. Because, for me, there's not too much to talk about. This... It was pretty weird, of course, with all of the bacteria evolving and spreading like a disease. It was kind of disgusting. It had some comedic moments which I enjoyed, but beyond that, naturally, it's always good to see the Shinshigumi being involved in the story. It's always good to see them appearing. Of course, it is. It's the Shinshigumi, and especially after the Shinshigumi crisis arc, makes them so much more, I guess, tangible as people and as friends, as a family. One thing I have to admit is the new character. I forgot his name because, as I said, I'm doing this review a few days after watching the actual episode, so my memory is a bit hazy. But the new guy, he's very disciplined, very strict with himself and cleaning. But he has a nice temper. I don't know what it is. And also his face is so distinctive. It's cool. He's a cool character. I like him. All right, yeah. That's all I'm going to say about this episode. It was kind of funny, but not really a standout episode. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this reaction, this review. If you did, leave a like, comment down below what you think about Tama's story and this episode, and subscribe if you want to see more. So, enjoy your day, take care, and bye.